Hey, what's up guys, it's SS Modern Warfare here, Gamertag Banter Chicken, and welcome to another video. And I'm making this video to thank you guys for getting me up to 5,000 subscribers. That's an insane amount for me, and I know for probably most of you, you might think, 5,000 subscribers is not very much, but to be honest, I mean, last year, about this time last year, I was under 200 subscribers, and I was only going up maybe 10 subscribers every couple of weeks, and to get 1,000 subs in 1 month is just unbelievable to me. So thank you guys for getting me up to 5,000 subscribers, and once again, just every 1,000 subs I make a discussion video about topics that I'm getting either annoyed about or just think that you guys should know about, or just put forward my opinions. So I know that sounds a bit crap, but just hear me out for a second. So what I'm going to be talking about is the new COD Online, COD Online game, which is a free-to-play game for people of China. I'm going to talk to you about that, and then internet censorship in the United Kingdom. That's pissing me off a little bit. Also, Xbox One modding, what's that going to be like? I mean, what's next generation modding going to turn out like? Is it going to be, is modding going to die out in the new consoles, or is it going to, what shape or form is it going to be in? And also YouTube copyright. They've changed their copyright policy, and it's just terrible for gamers now what they've done. So anyway, first off, internet censorship in the United Kingdom. This is something the UK government have put into place, and it's not going to work. It's just gets in the way, and I don't know, it's just annoying. I mean, I always thought that where I live in the I always thought the UK would not have internet censorship. I've always felt sorry for the, you get these other countries that their governments don't like this website, so they'll block it. So because the government don't like this website, they don't want anybody else to have their freedom to access it. They want to block it for everybody else, which is bullshit. And it seems like the UK government are starting to do the same thing. So, and this is only recently happened. I mean, they've had the Pirate Bay blocked for ages now, for a long time. And to be honest, the internet service providers don't really enforce this very well, which is quite good, to be honest. For example, whenever the Pirate Bay changes its domain name, it's not blocked again for like a month or 2 months before the internet service provider realized, oh, the Pirate Bay have changed their domain name, oh, we better block that again. But which is a good example I can show you just now, because the Pirate Bay used to be the piratebay.sx, which was blocked, and they've just recently changed it to .pe, and it's not blocked because the domain name has changed, and they haven't blocked it yet. So yeah, basically the internet service providers, I don't think, really want to enforce this, but they have to because of the UK government and the courts and everything and blah blah blah. I don't know much about it, but it's just annoying, because I went to go and watch a movie on Solar Movie and I got this in my face when I tried to access the website. So I thought, oh, whatever, I'll go on PrimeWire instead. Oh no, wait, same message, can't access that. Or maybe I'll download a torrent. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay. That's normally blocked as well. Okay, they decided not to block that anymore. That makes sense. How? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's yeah, the filters are shit. I mean, they are complete and utter shit. As you just saw there, I was able to access it, and I try and access it a second time, and it gets blocked. I mean, I don't get it. But yeah, anyway, they say that it's blocked due to a court order dated blah 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 by the members of the Motion Picture Association, or this one, the British Recorded Music Industry Limited. Just stop now, okay? Because it just gets, it's not going to stop people pirating movies. It's not going to stop people streaming, because people who pirate and stream movies can get around this so easily. I mean, this is nothing. It's, you know, if you want to actually make a difference, why not try and take down the actual website rather than just try and block it? Because blocking it, the website's still there, and there are easy ways around it. As I'll just demonstrate right now, I'll just access it with a VPN, or of course a proxy would work. Anything pretty much. Right, connected to my VPN now, so I'll go back on Solar Movie, and there we go. Access, no problem. PrimeWire. Yep. And torrents. Yeah, so I mean, it's just not going to work, and yeah, we shouldn't have internet censorship anyway. We should be free to use the internet as we like, and yeah, you shouldn't block it. So just stop, because it's not going to stop me from watching a movie on Solar Movie at all. I'm just going to connect to my VPN and go on it. So yeah, it's a waste of time, and it would just be handy if they reversed it and stopped this stupid censorship bullshit that's going on, because it is just a nuisance. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, COD Online, I was going to make a video about this, and I'll probably have to turn the sound down. Actually no, I can turn the volume off on this. But this is a new COD that is coming out for China, for everybody in China, because apparently something to do with the fact that they couldn't get video games for some reason, like they couldn't get Call of Duty or games consoles or something like that. So they've decided, hey, you know what, we'll create this Call of Duty Online service which is going to be free to play for people in China, and it's got like Black Ops 1 maps and Modern Warfare 2 maps and COD 4 maps all thrown in together with different kill streaks and all this stuff. And there's also a cyborg zombies mode, which there's some gameplay footage of, which is, it's bad quality, but from what I've seen it looks pretty awesome. It's basically like the 4 maps from World at War, but it's all futuristic. The zombies are all like robotic, and there's like RCXDs and choppers and everything, and it looks awesome, and we want it, okay? We don't want it just to be exclusive for China. So at the moment it's in a closed beta state, which means there's no servers available. I heard rumors that it's to be coming back in January, maybe late December, but I don't know. Hopefully it does come back in January so that we can access it. Now, what I'm wanting you guys to tell me is, do you want me to make a tutorial on how to actually access this game? Because there are tutorials out here already. Okay, there are tutorials that are already out, but they just tell you how to download it. That's all. They don't tell you how to install it properly or get it so that you're ready to join a server. Obviously there are no servers available, so this is where I'm kind of 50-50 on this. Do you guys want me to make a full tutorial showing you guys exactly how to get everything set up? So all you have to do is, when the servers are available, is just click a button to join the server and it will take you in, and that's all you have to do. Because if that's what you want, I'll make a tutorial, but again, the servers are not available yet, so do you want me to wait and make a tutorial once the servers become available? Because maybe there's no point doing it right now because there's no servers available. And when the servers do become available, are you going to have a Chinese IP address to actually, you know, join a server? That's a question we need to ask. And what about the ping? Obviously, if the servers are Chinese and I live in the UK, and the ping is going to be like in the 200, 300 milliseconds. It's not going to be suitable for gaming. So I hope when this does come out that Tungle will create some kind of network for this so that people can host their own servers in the US, UK, wherever they live, and will get better connections connecting through Tungle instead of the actual Chinese servers itself. I have multiple accounts on this, but I find the right one and try and sign in on. And see if that was correct. Yeah, so there you go. You see I can sign in, and the only problem is at the moment there's no servers available, so you can't join. But if you guys want me to do a full tutorial on setting this up, then I'll be happy to do that for you guys. And yeah, that's the idea with COD Online. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is the Xbox One and PS4, basically next generation gaming. What is modding going to be like on these next generation consoles? Now, I am planning on eventually getting an Xbox One, not yet. Quite frankly, I don't think it's worth it getting one at the moment, because obviously they're just new out, and if you think back to 2005 when the Xbox 360 first came out, there were a lot of problems on it. A lot of people wasting their money, consoles getting red ring of death after a couple of days of playing, and similar things are happening with these next generation consoles. So I'm going to wait a little bit until maybe they make an updated or better motherboard. Like obviously, if you got an Xbox 360 in 2005, it would have had like a Xenon or a Zypher motherboard, which are, well, they don't last long unless you get really lucky. But most of the time they don't last long at all, and that's if it's a JTAG and you have a 100% fan speed patch on there, and it still only lasts a couple of months. Whereas if you imagine it without the fan speed patch on, as just a normal Xbox, if you bought it in 2005, it might only last a couple of weeks or a few days. Obviously technology's improved since then, and we've had better motherboards. When the Jasper came out, and the retail console I have is a Jasper motherboard, and I've had it for 4 years now and no problems with it, apart from the disc tray jamming, but that happens to them all once they've been going for a few years. But it's never overheated or anything like that, so there's problems occurring with the Xbox One and with the PlayStation 4, and I just don't think it's a very wise decision to get it yet, and especially before Christmas when the prices are ridiculously high anyway. At least wait till after Christmas or round about springtime when the prices start to go down. So that's probably when I'm going to get one. But why am I not going to get a PS4? Obviously the PS4 is more powerful graphics wise. And graphics wise doesn't really bother me at the moment. I have got a gaming PC. It's capable of playing pretty much any game in ultra settings anyway, which is better than the PS4 could display a game. Better graphics than the PS4 and Xbox One, so it doesn't really bother me about the graphics. And it's more, if we think about modding on the consoles, I'd be more going for the Xbox One, because we have Team Executor and C Forever working on the Xbox One. Team Executor, which actually make their own, you know, electronic chips and stuff to JTAG consoles, and you know, they've got like their unlocked PCBs for the DVD drives to play copied games on, so we can flash firmware on and all that stuff. And you know, they've got the Demon chip, dual NAND, and all this kind of stuff. That's all Team Executor's good work, and they're moving on to Xbox One. They're not, Team Executor aren't switching to PS4. They're on Xbox One, busy trying to get unsigned code working on that. So that's one reason that I would be preferred to go with Xbox One. And the other, C Forever, is the guy who made the modified firmware for the disc drive, so that you can play backup Xbox 360 games in your retail console by flashing your DVD drive. And what you're flashing your DVD drive with is his firmware, probably LT Plus 3.0, which has been undetected for, well, undetectable for quite a few years now. I think 2 years, about 2 years, and it's been undetectable. So Microsoft have not been able to detect the firmware or ban anybody for having that firmware on their DVD drive. So he's working on Xbox One disc drives now, so eventually we may have flash drives for the Xbox One, which would be pretty awesome. We could get free Xbox One games. Oh, did I say that out loud? I meant we can backup, make backups of our legitimate copies of the Xbox One games. That's what I said. Should probably edit that bit out. Anyway, so anyway, he's working on firmware for the Xbox One DVD drives, and how the question is it going to be like his LT Plus 3.0? Because do remember, this is his first. This will, whatever he releases will be like the first firmware for the Xbox One. So it may be undetectable for a little while, and then it will be detected, and then there'll be a ban wave, and people will get banned for having the firmware on their console. Or because he's had so much experience from the Xbox 360 drives, will he make a completely undetectable firmware first time around, and Microsoft for years will not be able to detect it, and we'll be able to play our backup games without being detected for years, which would be awesome. So who knows. The other problem is, if we are going to be modding on the Xbox One, the prices are pretty high at the moment. I mean, an Xbox One is £425, is it? I'm not entirely sure. It's over £400 for an Xbox One, and if you wanted a JTAG one, that would be buying another one, right? You would have your retail one and you'd have your JTAG one, so you're talking over £800 for that. And of course, if you're going to be flashing your disk drive with whatever firmware C Forever comes out with, and it eventually does get detected and there's a ban wave and you get console banned, you're going to have to buy another one, buy another Xbox. That's a lot of money that you'd be spending because of this. So is it worth it? I don't know. And the mention on price, by the way, something I didn't actually realize, which shows how much of a rip-off the Xbox One is in the UK. Alright, so here we go. We've got an Xbox One here for £430, and in the US it's something like $500. So when I first heard the prices, okay, so when they said it was going to be $500 in the United States and it's 429, or in other words, it's £430 in the UK. You don't really think, or well, when I first heard it, I didn't really think about it. I just thought, right, okay, yeah, because it's dollars, yeah, so it's going to be more. And when I actually thought about it, I was like, wait a minute, $500 converted to pounds is way less than 430. What is this? And if you look at a currency converter in Google, and you look at the price of Xbox One in the United States, which is $500, right? It's only 300. It's just over £300. Yet we're getting charged 430 for an Xbox One, whereas in the US they're only getting charged £300. And where's this extra 130 quid coming from that we have to pay that the US don't? And if you just convert as well, if you convert £429, $698. That's not how much the Xbox One costs in the United States. It costs $500. Why do we in the UK have to pay a ridiculous amount of money more than people in the United States? Now let's just illustrate the point even more. Bring up amazon.co.uk, UK version of Amazon, and you can see it's £430. Then you go over to amazon.com, the US version of Amazon, $499. So basically we in the UK are paying $200 US more than people in the US have to pay for the Xbox One. Complete and utter rip-off. And these are the official consoles. As you can see, it says by Microsoft, and then on the UK one, by Microsoft UK. So that's like the official prices, and that's the difference between them. And I just can't believe that that is allowed. It's ridiculous. I mean, is it all extra? Is that extra $200 all tax that we're paying on it, VAT or what? Because it's ridiculous. Yeah, anyway, so just had to point that out. But also, in the terms of modding anyway, dedicated servers is something we've got to look at, because the Xbox One is all going to be you can pretty much guess that pretty much every game that now that comes out for the Xbox One that has online will most likely be dedicated servers. Call of Duty's gone dedicated, and probably most of the other games will as well be running on dedicated servers. So modding, is that going to be gone because of dedicated servers? It really depends. I don't think it will be completely I don't think it will completely die out, because we have got dedicated servers on some 360 games that are actually moddable. Like you've got GTA 4 has dedicated servers online, and I presume GTA 5 does as well, and you can mod those. You can mod online, and you can Left 4 Dead, yeah, Left 4 Dead has dedicated servers as well. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, and some of the mods for those can be done on the actual dedicated server. I know most people do localhost on that game to get mods, but there are mods that work with dedicated servers on Left 4 Dead as well. And Call of Duty Ghosts, some people are getting confused. They think that, oh, it's dedicated servers on the 360 and the PS3. It's not. It's the same as it's always been, like all the other CODs before Ghosts. It's all localhost. It's only dedicated servers on the Xbox One, the PS4 and the PC. The Xbox 360 and PS3 are localhost. And you can prove this easily. If you're the host of a game in a multiplayer match on the 360 and you back out, it says host migration. Duh, of course it's local host if it says host migration when you back out when you're the host. So it can't be dedicated servers. You can just bust that myth out right there. So that's why we can mod Ghosts, and some people on the Xbox One might say, oh, but I saw somebody spawn in with all perks and a minigun on Xbox One. That could have carried over from the 360, because your rank and all your stats and stuff carries over from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. So if someone had mods like maybe all perks or something like that, it might carry over to Xbox One. Can't confirm that, of course, because I don't have an Xbox One. I'm not sure, but it's possible, I guess. So as for actually modding, it really depends. Mods can be done on dedicated servers, but it really depends on whether the offsets and stuff are all stored on the Xbox's memory or on the server. The likes of EA servers, I believe everything's stored on the server, which is why Battlefield games have never been hacked, like their rank stats or anything like that. And I've never ever seen any mods for Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 that can edit your stats, your rank or anything like that, because I'm guessing that it's all stored on the server, whereas other games have the offset stored on the console, like COD Ghosts, and that's how you can go and edit that and get all your unlock all mods and RTE mods working on that game. So I don't think modding will completely die out. Hopefully a lot of stuff will be stored on the actual console's memory that we can edit, so we'll still have mods. And yeah, let's just hope that that stands. And yeah, that's it about the Xbox One. That's really all I got to say about that. Oh yeah, and PS4 of course as well. I mean, you could mod PS4, or I could get a PS4 and try and mod that instead of Xbox One, but no. Team Executor on the Xbox One side, and see forever, I would stick with Xbox. And PS4's too easy, or PS3 anyway, at least was too easy to mod. I mean, software and a USB stick to let it run unsigned code. Their security is not very good, especially since they got hacked and loads of people's account details got stolen. So I wouldn't even trust Sony with anything. I wouldn't trust them with my account, which is why I wouldn't get a PS4. At least Xbox seem to have much better security anyway. So yeah, YouTube copyright, last thing. YouTube copyright. They've introduced this new system where they seem to be flagging people for copyright for just gameplay footage and stuff like that. It's ridiculous that they're doing this, and so far I haven't really noticed much of it happening to me. It's only happened to be on one video. I get matched third-party content on a few of my videos, but that's all legitimate, and I can understand why they've matched the third-party content. But what I didn't realise is that 100% of the revenue from that video goes to the people who have claimed it. So I thought if a video has matched third-party content, and I'll just bring up this my video manager so I can show you guys. Video manager. Okay, so this one here, right, GTA Online Money Service, it's matched third-party content. So it's saying that from 017 it's being claimed by this record company. So that's obviously for the song, right? But why should they get 100% of the earnings from this video? It's not like they get a lot. I mean, the video is only, what, 900 views or something at the moment. But the point is, why should they earn 100% of the revenue from my video just because it has a song in it that they own? They own the song, but I recorded the video footage, so it should be like split 50-50 at least. Why should they get 100% of it? It makes no sense. Why should they deserve that? Okay, so they're saying that, oh, it's our song, so yeah, give us all the money. No, it's actually my video, so fuck you. Why should you get 100% of it? It makes no sense. You know, did you edit the video? Did you record the video? Cloud9 Music, did you record the video? No. Did you edit it? No. Render it? No. Did you upload it? No. So why the fuck should you get 100% of the revenue? It makes no sense. And the problem is, if you dispute it and your claim is not valid, then they actually, apparently it's possible that your channel can get shut down. Apparently. That is just fucking wrong. Why should they... Oh, I hate it. It is horrible, and I really want to dispute this claim as well, because the sound, this music that I got from this video, I actually got it from a channel that I really like called No Copyright Sounds. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? No Copyright Sounds. I actually got it from them, and all their songs, all the songs on here, shouldn't be copyrighted. So this one, I think it was, I downloaded, and yeah, see there, I've commented on it, and I want to know from No Copyright Sounds I just want him to confirm 100% that this music is not copyrighted, because if it isn't copyrighted, then these claims from this record company on my video are not valid at all. That's not a valid claim. If the music isn't copyrighted in the first place, then they shouldn't have permission to claim it and earn 100% of the revenue from the video. It's ridiculous. I mean, other matched third-party contents I have on my videos are understandable, because I've used, like this one here, where I've used a song that was copyright, and that's understandable. I'm not like disputing that at all, because that's fair. I mean, I did use a song, but I did put, that's another thing about this as well. If you go to the actual video and look in the description, I've got a big message in capital letters that says, I do not claim ownership of any music in my videos, or used in my videos. That goes for every video I've ever made. I do not claim ownership of the music because I don't make my own music, you know, so I don't claim ownership. But why should a record company who does own the copyright for the music, why should they get 100% of the revenue from the video when it's not just music, it's a video as well, and the video is the main thing about it? They should only earn a percentage. They shouldn't own 100% of the revenue from the video. It just makes no sense, and it's just ridiculous. and I hate it. I hate them. I hate YouTube. Why have they done this? First we get this stupid channel layout with this completely shit. Then we get Google Plus integration with this crappy ass comment system. And then we've got new copyright policy changes, and they're just fucking up completely. That's it, guys. That's the video over. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these issues in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and thank you guys for getting me up to 5,000 subscribers, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video.